Oh hey, it's Barry, and video games are already costing an arm and a leg, so it's never good news to hear that some of our beloved titles will be costing more than ever before. As the industry changes for good and for bad, so do subscription prices, as seen with the latest Xbox Game Pass hike, bringing you less value for more money, and through the PlayStation increase of its subscription service PlayStation Plus last year for its 3-tier system, gaming prices are showing no signs of stability right now. And even though in 2020, former PlayStation CEO Jim Ryan justified its 20% increase due to players spending more of their time getting stuck into the latest video game other than any forms of media, one country is livid to see a rise in price, and things over there can be coming over here to the US real soon. So what am I talking about? And of course, a like and subscribe really does help out the channel, but as reported by Twitter X user video game media executive Emir, the prices for gaming titles in Turkey have now gone up to $85, whereas just a few weeks ago Assassin's Creed Shadows, for example, was only 2,000 Turkish lira, which is around $60, although it's expected to be that prices will have shot up globally in recent times. That issue here lies that Turkey's median salary, which is around $400 a month, makes it really hard for them to actually afford anything alongside their video games. $85 is a lot for one title, and that can be coming over to the US real soon, $85 per video game. But Amir goes as far as to say that these prices laid out by Sony should be illegal, and that the company hasn't taken into consideration how many players in Turkey will now not be able to play future games, or at least struggle in affording them. This is a country where $400 median salary, like what the actual hell? Gaming on PC is much cheaper in comparison. I literally can't afford video games on PS5 anymore due to this. That's just really messed up, considering the fact that it doesn't affect us per se right now, but in the future it fully could affect us, and people in Turkey don't earn as much as we do in the US, so them having to pay even more than we are right now is kind of borderline messed up. It's psychotic. And on top of that, I believe that if games were to rise to $85 here in the US, they would have major resistance, as that's not even like a special edition. That's the base game. You still gotta pay more for like the deluxe and stuff like that. Raising game prices to $85 is probably going to have massive impact on what's happening over there at Sony, but they are rolling it out over in Turkey. The prices over there of games are 86 USD, and Amir isn't the only PlayStation fan to feel hard done or pissed off by the apparent greed and lack of empathy coming over by Sony, as other gamers has weighed in on the outrage. Quoted, "You would think that the company that makes billions of dollars in profits would want to satisfy their base and the less lucky people that live in a country where the exchange rate is so bad, but no, they double down because they're scared people are going to abuse this. Good on you for speaking about it," said one reply to the post. As a Turkish citizen, I wonder what made Sony think it would be reasonable to sell here for £80. As a Turkish citizen, I wonder what made Sony think it would be reasonable to sell games here for €80. We have the same prices as the EU, but we earn nowhere close to what they do. Meanwhile, despite the recent price hikes, Microsoft still offers GP at affordable prices in Turkey, expressed another citizen. And many people online are hoping that Sony would look into this issue with the PlayStation pricing in Turkey sooner rather than later, as no one should miss out on having to play some of their favorite gaming franchises merely because of greed and lack of basic understanding. And this is kind of unfortunate for all the Turkish citizens. Fingers crossed that Sony doesn't decide to bring this over to the US really soon, given the backlash that they received from it. But of course, guys, let me know what you think about all of this down in the comments below. I read every single one of my comments, and I really appreciate you for even being here. Hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. And without further ado, have a great day.